Hi, it's Max from Abstract Automation here. I want to share with you a very simple yet effective follow-up configuration that I've built into Zoho CRM. Very easy to do, and it just works really well for me, and hopefully you could apply it to your own day-to-day. So what I have here is a simple blueprint that I can activate on any given contact in the CRM. Now I've configured this with the contacts in my CRM, but you can do the same thing with leads or accounts or deals, any of the other modules. I just like to use it on the contacts. And so the way it works is when I come across a person who I've interacted with and I know that I need to follow up with them in the future, I have a button at the top of the contact record called Activate Follow-ups, and that will set this into motion for this contact. So I'm going to activate Sally Smith here into my follow-up sequence, and then I'm going to show you how I handle those reminders and follow-ups when the date comes that I'm due to act on those. So all I have to do is click Activate Follow-ups. The system pops up and it prompts me with the date that I would like to next follow up with this person and what this follow-up is regarding. So in this case, I'm just going to go out 1 week from today, and then I'll just put in something here, wants training on Zoho CRM. Okay, and so now the follow-up sequence is activated, or the reminder sequence, whatever you want to call it. And so now you can see the buttons change at the top of Sally's record. Right now, until that date, the only two things I can do with this is either take Sally out of the follow-up sequence to just deactivate and get her out of the loop, or I can push the next follow-up date. Maybe she reaches out to me before my follow-up date, and therefore I need to maybe push the next outbound follow-up, out a little bit. So now let me switch over and show you some contacts in my database that are due today for follow-up and how they kind of appear on my radar and how I deal with them. So if I go back to my home page in the Zoho CRM, I have a quadrant here, a list of these are my contacts that are currently needing to be followed up now, right? So nothing will appear here until the next follow-up date becomes, today is that next follow-up date for these people. Now, today is October 25th. I was actually out of the office yesterday, so the 4 follow-ups that I have here were ones that I did not get to yesterday. So if they're current or past due, they will follow up here in my little list. And here's how I'm just going to go right through these live. So I'm going to pick the first person in the list. It goes to their contact record. Here's what I can do with them. I can indicate to the system after I do my follow-up whether I sent an email to them or I made a phone call to them, or I can take them out of the follow-up sequence, or I can, again, push the next follow-up date forward for whatever reason. Now, what I have here at the top is I've used the business card section of the CRM to give me some details regarding the follow-up right here at the top of the record. So I can see that this person is active in my follow-up sequence, that the last time I followed up with them was October 17th, which was about a week ago. My next follow-up date was yesterday, and I'm making up for it today. And then it also does an automated tally or count every time I click these buttons that I tell it I sent an email, I made a call. It will increment that number 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll be able to see, how many times I followed up with somebody. There's also another date a little further down on the record when the sequence was activated. So when the whole process, the follow-up sequence started. So I can see after some time, if I'm really not getting any traction with somebody, I can then deactivate them. And I've got the little note as far as what my little reminder is as far as what I need to follow up on with this contact. So in this case, what I'm going to do is just going to jump down to my emails, look at the last email that I sent back and forth with this person, and I'm going to send my reply right from Zoho CRM, and I'm going to say just, "Hi, Jeff." So I'm going to just send this email now. So my email has been sent. I'm going to go back up to the top of the record. I'm going to tell the system I sent an email, and it pops up automatically. Okay, great, you sent an email. When's the next time you want to follow up? So I'm going to push this out. In this case, I'll go out 2 weeks, and there's no reason to change the regarding text. It will copy or sort of carry over from the last time. And so I'm just going to click save. That's it. So now the system has incremented the number of follow-ups. I also have it automatically completing a task. So I don't have to create a task, edit the task, put in the details, complete it, and all that. I have the system automatically, just by me clicking that sent email or made phone call button, it will automatically create tasks or completed tasks. The reason why I do that is because then I can kind of see over time on a report how many follow-up tasks I've completed in a week or a month. And, if you're a manager or business owner, you can do that across your whole team. All right, so now this person is off my radar. And because I navigated to this contact from that follow-up list on my homepage, I can just click this arrow over here to the right and go to the next person. Okay, so here's the next person, same buttons, different reason for following up, whatever. So in this case, again, I'm going to send another email. I'm going to go down to the last email that I sent to this person and reply to them with a very simple email. All right, let me just add Drew's name in here. Okay, just simple email. Send that out. Email is gone. Close this window, go back up. I sent my email, and let's go again. I'll go out 2 weeks for this person. No need to make a change here, and we'll save. All right, so again, it's going to increase the tally here in just a second. And we've got the closed or task completed automatically here, and that's it. If I go back to my home page, you'll see that I started with 4 people to follow up with. I already took care of 2, and now there's only 2 left. So I'll continue the sequence offline with the rest of these 2 individuals. I want to point out that this view that I have showing my follow-ups that are due today or past due, that exists over in the contacts module as a view that I can pull up in larger detail. But I also have another view that shows me sales follow-ups upcoming. So this would be everybody that I have activated in the follow-up sequence, right? So if I've cleared my list for today, and I have some time and I want to do some sales follow-ups, I don't have to necessarily wait for them to pop up on my homepage tomorrow. I can jump over here, sort this by date, and see what I have going on, and be a little proactive and reach out earlier to these individuals if I wish. So I hope you like this, and I would love to help you implement something like this in your Zoho CRM system. Thank you.